Have you ever wondered what you are truly busy with in this life? We work hard every day, chasing fame and fortune, and enjoying life, but have you ever felt a faint sense of unease, or even fear somewhere deep in your heart? This unease comes from an issue we most often avoid, yet is the most real: death. The Buddhist Dharma tells us the matter of life and death is great, and impermanence is swift. Simply put, impermanence means death, and this death refers not to the death of others, but to our own. You might think that death is far away, and there's no need to think so much about it. But the starting point of Buddhism is precisely to confront death, and then to solve it. The very reason why Shakyamuni Buddha renounced his throne and sought the truth back then was that he felt deeply the suffering of life and the endless cycles of rebirth. He longed to find a path to liberation. To be honest, life and death are the beginning and end for each of us. We will all die someday. This is an unchangeable fact. But what happens after we die? This question is the very origin of Buddhism, the great matter of the next life. All our efforts in this life should revolve around one ultimate goal: to solve the greatest problem of all, the cycle of rebirth. Only by truly understanding death can we understand the meaning of life. How important is this matter? The Dharma calls it the one great matter of life. It is not only the ultimate purpose of our lives, but also the sole goal of our Buddhist practice. You might think, I'm still young, or I'm healthy, so death is far off. But the truth is, death has no timetable. From the moment you are born, it's as if you've been given an indeterminate death sentence. It can come at any time. As we often say, living one day is losing one day. We are moving closer to the end with every moment. Just like a cow going to a slaughterhouse, each step closer to death. Death is like an unyielding king, or a fierce tiger. When it truly arrives, none of your knowledge, titles, wealth, and power helps. At that moment, you will find yourself alone, helpless, in darkness, filled with despair, fear, and pain, and having to face the unknown all by yourself. The Buddha was so right when he said, a person is born alone, dying alone, coming alone, and going alone. In this life, we are actually always alone. Why do we feel so uneasy? Because we don't know who we are, when we will die, or further, where we are going after death. These unknowns are like an invisible sword, hanging over our heads, preventing us from ever being truly happy. For us, death is the root of all suffering and anxiety. Hearing this, do you feel a bit of despair? Don't worry. This is exactly where the great compassion of the Dharma shines. It not only reveals the problem, but also points out the way to a solution. Although solving the cycle of rebirth is the most difficult thing in the world, something we cannot achieve with our own strength, the Dharma tells us there is a bright and wide path, relying solely on Amitabha's deliverance. This is the core of the Pure Land tradition. We don't need to rely on the strength of our own spiritual cultivation, because that is simply too difficult for us ordinary people. Instead, We rely on the unconditional, compassionate power of Amitabha Buddha's vows. Who is Amitabha Buddha? He is like an infinitely compassionate father, who made great vows to save all beings, to rescue us from this painful cycle of rebirth, and take us to a beautiful and outstanding surpassing Buddha land, the land of ultimate bliss. And his method of deliverance is so simple, it's hard to believe. Yet it is so real. All you have to do is sincerely chant his name. Namo Amitabha Buddha. Yes, you heard that right. These 3 words, Namo Amitabha Buddha, are both Amitabha Buddha's deepest call to us, and the ticket to light that he has prepared for us. When you chant this name, Amitabha Buddha's light shines upon you, and your mind aligns with his. If the next breath does not come, one will be departing for eons. The opportunity for deliverance is right now. These words are very important. They tell us that now is a critical time to decide your destiny. Your choice now will determine whether you walk toward the light, or remain in the darkness. Only when you are willing to face death, understand it, and then solve and transcend it, can you truly begin a brilliant and radiant life. Only then can you enjoy the true joy and peace of being a human. Don't push death to the distant future anymore. We might be used to forgetting about death, but death never forgets us. It can come at any moment. It doesn't pay to avoid thinking of it. Only by truly facing it can we have peace and joy. When you have Amitabha Buddha in your heart, and aspire to be reborn in his pure land, your life has a direction and an anchor. A person without faith might be waiting for death. But a person with faith, especially one who entrusts oneself in Amitabha Buddha, will be waiting for rebirth. How fortunate we are to have encountered the Dharma, and especially Amitabha Buddha's deliverance. In this life, you should know that, if not reborn in the Pure Land, one will surely be falling into the evil realms. The benefits of rebirth in the land of ultimate bliss are even greater than what we might consider enlightenment. Imagine, when death truly arrives, can you maintain inner peace? If at that moment, you see Amitabha Buddha compassionately coming to welcome you, what a peaceful and wonderful sight that would be. This peace and certainty do not come for no reason. They depend on our present actions and choices, and this action and choice are so simple, yet so profoundly important. That is, sincerely chanting, Namo Amitabha Buddha. For ourselves, and for our loved ones. This name is the most important and powerful thing we can do. It does not only bring light at the end of life, but also fill your present moment with hope and peace. Just as the verse of dedication of merit says, may all sentient beings chant Amitabha Buddha's name, and at the end of life, be reborn in the land of ultimate bliss. May family members and relatives be eternally reunited there, each with a life and light, as infinite as the King of the Great Vow. Dear friends, on this road of life, even if the path ahead seems shrouded in darkness, please believe, at the end of darkness, the compassionate light of Amitabha Buddha is waiting for you there. Are you ready to accept this unconditional deliverance? Namo Amitabha Buddha.
世间无常，一切在变， 留不住，无常如梦，弥陀救度，光明常在。黑暗的尽头，有光在。